Hey, what's going on, SoulnBlack? I think the number one problem that needs to be addressed in the black community is our failure to marginalize certain behaviors and activities. Now, every culture has its good side and its bad side. The problem is we don't know about it, or you have to really dig deep to find out what's going on, because they do their best to marginalize it. Every culture has an issue with drugs, prostitution, domestic abuse, all that other stuff. I had a friend of mine say that, every country has its own porn industry, right? And the point he was trying to make is that every culture pretty much suffers from the same problems. But what they try to do is make sure that certain activities are marginalized and they're not okay or hyped up. And if you look at the black community, we're messing up twice, because we condone it and we also glorify it, right? And my problem with that is that the black community really thinks that we can separate the good from the bad, and we're holding on to it, but we're still failing. You'll have a rapper every now and then say that it's just music, right? But if it's just music, how come you don't see other cultures doing it? How come you don't see, certain lifestyles being promoted? Because they know at the end of the day, the children grow up seeing that, and they're going to imitate what they see. That's all children do. They imitate, they copy what they see older people doing. So they make sure that they don't promote those types of media or images. But as far as the black community, we feel like we're immune to everything. We really feel like we can live with sin all around us and openly accept it, make money off of it, endorse it, promote it, but then fall back and turn on a switch and be able to operate without all that stuff at the back of our minds. And that's what I hate. We're never going to be able to clean house. No culture will ever be able to clean house and have a perfect utopian society. But what they try to do is make sure that certain behaviors are punished and certain behaviors are not talked about and not glamorized, right? They don't. I mean, you don't really see Japanese people hyping up the Yakuza, right? You don't really see them, let's glam it up. You don't see that at all. Is it there? Of course it's there. But it's nothing to be proud of. I remember in the early 90s, out in Southern California, they had the Joaquin gang, which was an Asian gang, and, they were well-funded gangs where, they had advanced weaponry and all that other stuff. And it never caught on and it never blew up because it was shameful to the Asian community. So they didn't take advantage, let's make a buck off of it. Hey, let's promote Asian gangster rap. Nah, nobody did that, right? They made sure that behavior was marginalized because they didn't want younger people to see that and imitate that. But with us, once again, everything we do, right, we figure we can do the good and the bad, and we can separate it out, and it's clear that we can't. So to answer your question clearly, what is the number one problem that needs to be addressed in the African American culture? It is our failure to marginalize bad behaviors. Not to eliminate them, but to marginalize them and put them to the side and not let them have the spotlight. Alright, so take it easy. God bless.